failing to blow in your device, failing to participate in program. So for now, I'm going to have you take your seat in the jury box. Do you have a lawyer here today?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to appoint your lawyer today, and then we're going to talk about how we go forward. Take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
You're not allowed to leave. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I'm here on Jennifer Gonzalez.
Come up, Ms. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to need your help on this. Come up, please.
Your Honor, so the state has filed a motion to revoke community supervision on Ms. Gonzalez. I just spoke to Ms. Gonzalez about each of these, and so I'd like to be able to respond to them before the board if possible.
Sure.
Well, I would ask them to start with their motion though, actually.
So here's the deal.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a lot of history with Ms. Gonzalez, a ton of history you don't know about. And we've gone round and round with her testing positive for alcohol, pills, meth, cocaine, alcohol, and it's literally been over and over, and it's been over. And now while she's on this probation, she tests positive for meth.
The night she tested positive for amphetamines, meth, and opiates, and on the March 5th, she tested positive for THC. She's also had skips on her device, 12 in February, 5 in January, 8 in December.
So I really think, and I warned her at the outset when she got on the probation, that it was a problem, that I was going to put her in treatment. And I think that this is truly the only appropriate way to go forward, because we gave her the opportunity to do this on her own, and we multiple times, and it's just not happening.
I have signed up for treatment, sir.
This is better. And I think that that's really the only appropriate course of action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to amend your conditions to go into treatment. You know, I think that that's, you know, the evaluation is to do who.
Yes, go ahead, I'm sorry, ma'am.
In terms of the treatment, Your Honor, is it that you are wanting it to be jail-based treatment, or could it be facility?
It will, I usually,
The task is, it's a 3 to 6 month program based on how to respond.
I have my father at home by himself, Your Honor, who's, I have,
gave you the opportunity, ma'am.
may I speak to you
Not gonna-
openly? Just for a second, Your Honor?
No, I've heard it before. You've told it to me time and again, and I've heard it time and again. And I'm sorry, but, you know, we gave you the opportunity. You're testing positive for these.
So, Your Honor, I think when I spoke to her before, the only thing that we were talking about in terms of possible failed drug tests was a test that I saw from last month for marijuana. And so her explanation for that, Your Honor, is that she has broken her arm in 2 different places.
Yes.
And pain management issues. Until we were here now, I'm only hearing about these other things. The only reason I bring it up, Your Honor, is because if she is having some type of issue with substances, I support treatment. I just question whether the jail-based treatment is the only possible option. Like, could she go into custody and be transferred from there into a facility where she has to be inpatient for 120 days or however many days you're requiring? Does it just have to be who? I guess is what I'm asking.
Here's the thing. Every time that I've done a TRAS on someone and I've deviated from it, we've paid for it dearly. They've either picked up a new DWI, you know, a felony, and I really take homage in the TRASs, because I tell you, every time we deviate from it and I acquiesce to something that you guys want or defense wants, we pay for it dearly, and they end up in a worse position. And so that's why this has been an ongoing battle for 2 years. We've had an ongoing battle with Ms. Gonzalez for 2 years, where it's been nonstop testing for this or testing for that. And I can show you the proof. I've got the proof. And now while she's on bond, she picks up a felony PCS. She's testing positive for these things, you know?
I would just add the felony PCS was
I get
dismissed
it.
It's my medication, sir.
within 5 days of it being filed. So
I understand, I get it. But I really want to do what the TRS. You know, I'm sorry, man, but that's what we're
I
gonna
can't
do.
leave my father, sir.
These are things that you think about when you're out there in the free world. We gave you the opportunity, Ms. Gonzalez. I'm not gonna argue with you.
No, sir, I'm not trying to argue with you, sir. I don't think the drug tests are, Your Honor, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to say you're not looking at it correctly, but maybe you're not remembering, sir. I haven't
So
drank
maybe
in
she wants a
15 years.
motion, maybe she wants a hearing on, maybe she wants a hearing on revoking probation. if
Not
that's what-
revoking it,
So he's not.
not revoking.
No,
You're just changing the conditions.
what I'm saying is, my drug test, sir, those are my medications that you're calling out, sir. The Adderall.
Okay, stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Just, I'm sorry,
Please, sir. Please, sir.
not gonna argue, no, we tried this.
Can you please tell, his name is Steven, he's around the corner. That they're putting me in jail. How long am I gonna be?
It's all up to you. If you
Your Honor, I
follow
will
the
do anything.
treatment,
I can't take, my dad's not gonna have anyone to help him, sir. If we
I'm not gonna
please
argue
look.
with you, ma'am.
No, sir, I'm not trying to argue.
have the opportunity.
I haven't drank in 15 years,
Thank
Your
you, Your
Honor.
Honor.
You have to look at my stuff. It's not right, man.
Josh, is she here?
He's here, Judge.
Great.
Uh,
Shall we get it done?
so she's not accepting any offer, Judge, and I think they're gonna be refiling, as a, felon in possession case. The state's gonna be dismissing this case, Judge.
Can't bring it up. I'm so sick of playing this. This is just, I'm sending this for trial right now. I'm not taking anything. I'm tired of this game. If she ever shows up at 1 PM, I'm gonna hold her in contempt. How long when can we get this trial set?
Judge, I know you're going back and forth with this too. I looked at this.
They have given you an offer in this case. By you rejecting it, he's telling you now he's gonna go to grand jury to have it indicted as a felony. And you're gonna be looking at a 3rd-degree felony. You realize this. You wanna set this thing for trial? Or what do you wanna do?
I'm fine.
That's fine, right?
Hey,
I'm gonna get email grand jury today.
you were set for trial this Tuesday and you showed up at 1 PM. If you do that again, I'm going to have a contempt hearing and you'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand me? When you were set for trial, you were to appear here at 8:30 in the morning, not 10:02, not 11:51, not 2, 8:30 in your seat. Do you understand? So how long, what's the soonest trial setting we can do? In the event that you don't get it indicted, because,
I just asked for 30 days just so we can get all this things out.
so this will be set for trial May 20th. I'm sending you now for a drug, did we send it for a drug test yet?
I believe you did on Tuesday, Judge.
Their only issue was for something positive for THC and coke.
Okay, I'm revoking your bond. You're going to custody right now. She goes with you. Unacceptable. And now we set it for trial May 20th. 5001. Yeah.